My Freedom Day.
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 Today we're going to talk about an issue that is very common and has been going on for over decades, and that is child labor. Why child labor? Why the misuse of our children, our hope, and our future?
Child labor is the action of using underage children to work under certain conditions.
Today I'm going to talk about restrict privileges of children achieving their goals. Because of labor of children can't work on their talents because of labor of children. They pass their time working because they try to get out of poverty, but they don't have the chance of going to school and work and improve their talents. So they keep on working. They can improve their talents. They don't have our chance to go to school and work on their talents. So I think labor of children should be stopped to give other children the chance of improving their talents and working on it.
Another problem is that child labor can affect a child physically. For example, if you make a child work 12 hours a day, his muscles will break and he will suffer other long-term issues. Another example, if you make a 5-year-old cook, he will burn his skin so many times. These are just a few examples of the physical harmful effects of child labor.
Child labor is whereby kids as low as 9 all the way up to 17 are forced upon against their own will to work under these working forces such as coal miners, factory workers, and construction workers. So my first point is psychological mind. The children working in such conditions can really put their mind at a disadvantage, and it really hinders their lack of comprehension, problem-solving skills, and critical thinking. So as a result of this, as it hinders their minds in such a way, it really prevents them from really fitting in with today's society and feel normal and for them to be able to relate to one another. So as a result of this, child labor is really much of a disadvantage. It really puts a child not at ease, as their constant thought is suicide and depression. So as a result of this, it's really not proper and very askable thing to do. So as a result of this, I disagree, and it's not good that child abuse is such a thing.
Child labor presents ethical concerns. Exploitation. Children are forced to work long hours in unsafe conditions, which really affects their childhood since they don't get joy and they don't get happiness in their early stage of life. Number 2, health risks. Many jobs expose dangerous situations and expose children to work in very, very unsafe conditions, which really affect them physically and mentally. It's really bad for them to work in these kinds of conditions, and it's a really bad stage of their life in their childhood.
Another effect of child labor is their mental health. If the child doesn't know he or her parents, they may go through depression or suicide. These are just a few examples of mental harmful impacts of child labor.
Another effect of child labor is that it leads to generational cycle. It basically keeps poor families stuck in poverty because children can't get enough education to improve their life.
Another powerful impact child labor will have on children is that it deprives privileges from them from achieving their goals. One of it including is education, which acts as a vital role in shaping a child's future. Since depriving them from this right will not only limit their capability of critically thinking, growing, learning, and enhancing the understanding about the world around us, child labor will negatively impact a child's lifestyle. As a result, I feel like we need to abstain from these practices in order to improve a child's future.
Freedom to me is the ability to be able to do whatever you want, whenever you want to, without feeling pressurized or without following the orders of anyone else, whether you want to or not. It's the ability to be able to express yourself without having to worry about what other people are going to say. Little hands are not to be exploited, but are to be free. No child labor, my Freedom Day.
As the King's School, we are firmly against child labor. Our Freedom Day.